Hey Warriors, AC here. So today I'm going to explain how magic could be good for warriors and people in general. So now when I say magic, I don't mean those crazy big scale tricks performed by top magicians. I mean like simple card tricks, coin tricks, magic with everyday objects. Those are smaller scale magic tricks. And may seem weird, but it can really help you out in your day-to-day life. So first of all, the obvious one, it's very good for sleight of hand, hand-eye coordination, dexterity, all those type of things, because you are often manipulating very small objects, and you have to do it in a very slick and discreet way. So you're doing like those very, small movements with your hands, with your fingers. So this way you will have very good, sleight of hand. You will be able to manipulate small objects, have better reflexes in time, so all those good benefits. Alright guys, so the second thing magic will help you out with is social skills. So, in a magic trick, the trick part is one thing, but the most memorable part, the most important one is the experience, the whole experience, okay? So, yeah, it's cool, seeing how a guy makes a card disappear or whatever, but what you will remember is the story he told, the way he presented, his charisma, all of those things will separate a good magician from a great magician, okay? Because this is entertainment after all. You want to be entertained in a magic trick. You want to be interesting, okay? So that's why it's very important to know how to present a story, how to talk to people. Body language is good too, having a good tone, having a good voice. All of those are very important to have a successful magic trick. Those skills are very important in real life too. So for example, you're presenting at school, subject, like whatever subject you're presenting, it's cool to keep the class entertained, keep them interested. You don't want them to sleep on their desks. Alright, this is very important. It's crucial skills to have in business. So if you're a salesman and you present stuff to your clients, it's very important to keep them captivated, keep them interested. That way they will buy your product. And you're in your day-to-day life too, if you want to be a genuinely interesting person to your friends, your family, magic will help you out with that. That's for sure. So the third thing magic will help you out with is misdirection and attention manipulation. So in every magic illusion that you will see, okay, the magician will always do some sort of trick, some sort of hidden movement, okay, that will make the trick work, that will make the illusion work, okay. So the magician, he wants to make sure that you don't see that sleight of hand, okay, or that little trick he does to make the whole illusion work, okay. It's very important because if you see it, you won't be impressed anymore. You will know how he did the trick, okay. So he's going to use everything he can to make sure your focus stays on something else than the trick he does. So for example, let's say I'm doing a card trick here and I want you to be focused on my hand here with the cards, okay? I'm gonna make sure that your attention, your eyesight, your focus stays here. So I'm going to use misdirection tactics to make sure that you watch my hand here. So I'm gonna do body language, I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to say, oh, my hand here, so I'm gonna use misdirection to make sure that your attention stays here and not on the hand that does the real trick, okay? So in real life, in your day-to-day life, this could be helpful, like in sales. It's very good if you work in sales. You want to make sure that your clients are focused on what you're saying, on the good thing you're saying about the product. That's what's gonna make them buy your product, okay? And also like in day-to-day presentations, like back at school, for example, like you said before, you want to make sure that the students, that your audience watches what you are presenting. They don't watch like something else, like the ceiling or the desk or whatever. You want to make sure that they're focused on what you are saying about the project, about your presentation. And again, you know, even with your friends, family, it's good to have their attention where you want. You could see this as a slight form of manipulation of people. That's pretty cool, you know, but it's nothing too harmful. Alright guys, so this is how magic will help you out in your day-to-day life. You may never have thought about it that way, but it really is, you know. So I cannot do a magic video without doing a magic trick, right? So here we go. Alright guys, so the trick here is called the tricky aces. Okay, so we have the ace of hearts, ace of diamonds, ace of spades, and ace of clubs. Those are the 4 aces we find in any deck of cards. Alright, so we're going to pick them up here. Okay, and here it go. Okay, so we're going to pick the ace here in the middle, which is the ace of diamonds. Okay, so we're going to put it down here. Now we're going to pick the ace on the bottom here, the ace of hearts. Okay, so now we put it next to the ace of diamonds, ace of hearts. Now this is called the tricky aces. So in reality, here we have ace of spades, ace of clubs, and in my hand I have ace of hearts, ace of diamonds. AC out.